if life is disturbed, what life will do? Well, you know that when life is disturbed from mind, which is in head of him, then he can do anything. Because disturbance happens because of genies. And life does not know that genies are disturbing them. Genies tries to first disturb life, from which the life gets trouble and pain. And because of pain, life loses control from their mind, and they can do sins. Because what genies will try to do by giving life, when genies will give disturbance to life, what will happen to life? What the genie wants by giving disturbance to life in his head, in life head, what the genie wants the life to have. The genie wants the life to have something bad in his life. The genie wants the life to happen something bad in his life. And because of pain, the genie takes control on life, and he can force anyone to sin or do anything wrong. Because whatever the life will say will not do, the genie will say you have to do what you don't want to do. And the life never hears what the genie is saying while disturbing the life. And after the life do sins or mistakes, the genie simply leaves the life. And the life, since the life does not know that the genie forced him to do sin or mistake, the life says he did sins and mistakes on his own. And whoever in the world of God, of genies created by genies, whichever God comes to know whether the life has done sin or not, the life says yes, he has done sin or she has done sin, because they don't know about genies, that genies exist, and genies disturbed them in their mind, from which they lost control and forced to do sin. Now it's the duty of God to know exact truth, and he has to tell all his genies whether any genies disturbed any life because of which the life has done sins or mistakes or anything wrong. Even the genies can disturb any genies who are in reality for them to sin or do mistake. And since the life does not know truth, he keeps repeating the same, that he has done sin. And according to God, God says if anyone forces anyone to sin, then he is not sinner. Because when the genie disturbs life, what happens exactly? If you practically test by doing a scientifically experiment, what exactly will happen? What you will come to know as a result? Because of losing control, the life sinned. So if anyone lost control because of genie, is he a sinner? Because genie is forcing the life to sin. And the life does not know genie is forcing him. So according to God, the life is not a sinner. The genies are sinner who are disturbing them, and from disturbance they get pain in head from which they lost control. If life is quiet and calm, if anyone tells them to do sin, will they sin? No, they will say, I don't want to sin. They will be quiet and say, I don't want to sin. Because they say they are happy and they are feeling good. When the life is quiet and calm, they will feel good. For little disturbance in mind of life, in head of life, the life will lose control. If any genie is controlling life to do anything or give him something, how he will try to control life? By trying to disturb life, by either showing illusions, visions, dreams, from which they are able to control life. So life is never a sinner. Life means adventure for humans. Life means adventure for life. Because life is that which, when goes out for adventure, they make a group and live together to enjoy some time. And life means when you are born in some family, then you have an adventure to live with your group, which is your family, and have adventure with them. And adventure means where you learn how to take care of yourself, what is good and what is bad, and how to take care of yourself, how to enjoy and how to live. And you know how what will happen. You can die at any time because it's adventure. It's a risk. So life means a short period of time where you do adventure. So life means adventure only. And for life, thinking means investigation. Because life thinks of something which they believe it to be true and say it from mind that it's true. But if they come to know any doubt on their truth, which they come to know, then they say that, then they think again. And thinking means investigation. If they were already true, why would they investigate again by thinking? Because they are not true. Only those will investigate who are not true, and life investigates. On any doubt they come to know, they investigate by thinking, which proves that they are not true. For some time they simply say, yes, they are true. If genius uses correct sentence by putting doubts, then they will think again, which means investigation only. So life means adventure. And for life, thinking means investigation. I'm sure you understood what I told. And if you are disturbed by any genie, if you have any pain in head, that means it's some genie is giving you disturbance from which you don't have control in your mind. And you might have, the life might have said something from mind which was not true, which was just investigation, which genie believed that it was true for him, from which the genie has been infected